The worst of all deceptions is self-deception. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. There is nothing permanent except change. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools, because they have to say something. An unexamined life is not worth living. You can knock on a deaf man's door forever. It is more important to know what sort of person has a disease than to know what sort of disease a person has. For a man to conquer himself is the first and noblest of all victories. Big results require big ambitions. Pay attention to your enemies, for they are the first to discover your mistakes. Nature does nothing uselessly. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Wisdom outweighs any wealth. One thing I know, that I know nothing. This is the source of my wisdom. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. 10 soldiers wisely led will beat 100 without a head. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. Wait for the wisest of all counselors, time. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world. Good people do not need law to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. You don't develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. Only the dead have seen the end of the war. Nothing exists except atoms and empty space. Everything else is just opinion. Death does not concern us because as long as we exist, death is not here. And when it does come, we no longer exist. Excess of grief for the dead is madness, for it is an injury to the living, and the dead know it not. Small opportunities are often the beginning of great enterprises. I don't need a friend who changes when I change, and who nods when I nod. My shadow does that much better. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. Since we cannot change reality, let us change the eyes which see reality. It is hard to fight desire, but to control it is the sign of a reasonable man. False words are not only evil themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. The happy man is the one who has a healthy body, a wealthy soul, and a well-educated nature. No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune. The greater the difficulty, the more the glory in surmounting it. Nothing is more active than thought, for it travels over the universe, and nothing is stronger than necessity, for all must submit to it. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm. Then, they might have an unlimited power for doing good. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. Worthless people live only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. Time is the wisest of all things that are, for it brings everything to light. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in few. When you want wisdom and insight as badly as you want to breathe, it is then you shall have it. Anybody can become angry. That is easy. But to be angry with the right person and to the right degree and at the right time and for the right purpose and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power and is not easy. The learning and knowledge that we have is, at the most, but little compared with that of which we are ignorant. Whatever possession we gain by our sword cannot be sure or lasting, but the love gained by kindness and moderation is certain and durable. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. It is just that we should be grateful, not only to those with whose views we may agree, but also to those who have expressed more superficial views, for these also contributed something by developing before us the powers of thought. Apply yourself both now and in the next life. Without effort, you cannot be prosperous. Though the land be good, you cannot have an abundant crop without cultivation. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Know how to listen, and you will profit even from those who talk badly.